Greetings. What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I'm eccentric RockStar'Seed, and I have another message. Keep in mind, take what resonates, leave what does not. Like, share, subscribe. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. My innovators, my independent, my declaration of independence. I always say, if you look in a declaration of independence, it says on the first page, first column, Aquarius, the innovator. This can also speak to internet success, being an influence. Y'all see the colors red, white, and green. I keep hearing turn right. Turn right. That's the wrong way. Turn right. I also see that you're coloring your canvas in rich hues of purple, which means that you're not being too aloof. You're actually minding your intuition. You're starting to tap in to your intuition. You could be spiritually healing, but also I feel like you're taking on a lighter hearted energy. So although Aquarius is a fixed sign, I just feel like they start to wrap their minds around something that was a little heavy on their chest, and it kind of dampens their natural authenticity. Okay, you coming with new ideas, willpower, you know. I also feel like it is a lot to do with internet, with creating a buzz. You know, let yourself be seen, let yourself be heard for whoever you are. I think there's new projects like mass communications. You know, take pleasure, and I think it's gonna come off like a natural gift. It's gonna make you happy too. Like, there's a lot of creativity. You're manifesting something long term for yourself. Well, it's not even about long term, it's about living in a moment. And that's what I feel like this energy is lighthearted energy. Just stay in the moment. Like, who are you right now? Where are you right now? You're transmitting negative energy into a lighter filled vibe, like nothing but positivity. Very light, very spiritual. You know, it encourages the fresh beginnings. It makes a living to the fullest. Yep, Knight of Wands popped out. Nine of Swords is on the bottom. Three of Pentacles. Two of Wands. You worked hard for this. You're working hard for this. I don't even think this is about collaboration, because I mentioned the Declaration of Independence. This is a journalist. Like, you can work for a news station. You can go apply for all the different news stations to be the journalist. This is like, let me clean up my act and fixate on my career. Like, I'm tripping. Whatever I was doing, I was tripping. Like, I'm being real lazy, or like lazy minded. Like, you're coming out of something that was just like real, like wet mop energy on you. It's just heavy on the mental. Three of Wands. Nine of Wands. Yep. How were you expected to be patient? First of all, it depends on what you're being patient through. How were you expected to be patient when you were collaborating with people who are not even in your tax bracket, even if you don't have it yet? This is somebody with a sharp mind, intelligent mind, a progressive, very fast, move a mile a minute type of mentality. Somebody's Lilith could be in Aquarius. I like your shadow side, that darker side of you can be Aquarius as well. But let me tell you something. It's like, this is somebody who thinks big, does big things, and you're just around a bunch of narrow-minded people for the sake of just energy harvesting. Not cool. I hear a chess club. This is chess, not checkers. Somebody's in a chess club. Something like you like your extracurricular activities involve stuff like a chess club, playing poker, stuff that requires you to think. You know, you keep your brain muscles sharp. I hear Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's your mentality. Like, you're tough. But you're tough on the mental. Like, you could be brash with people. You could be hard on people mentally because they're not as sharp as you. Or you kind of like weaponize it against, like a stroke and strike energy. Why are you in that energy? With the 9 of Wands here. That's a fighter energy. I've been through a lot. There's no hearts out here, but you're operating from your heart space. Yeah, man. Yeah. This is giving me scorned energy. That's a 5 of Pentacles. You went from a 3 to a 5. Like, you're building yourself back up after losing quite a bit. You lost a lot. That's where that Knight of Wands is coming in. Like, you're almost short-tempered about it. But this Knight of Wands is giving me journalist energy. It's like, let me just go for it. Because sitting here crying, this is what I'm hearing. Crying is not going to fix the situation. Crying didn't keep you here anyway. You lost a friend with the 5 of Pentacles. Used to collaborate with somebody who was passionate. Yep, 4 of Wands. Used to collaborate. That could be family, celebrate with friends. This is somebody you used to be close to. Not no more. Like, somebody left you. You feel abandoned. Like, you feel abandoned. And it's giving you, it's putting you in that Knight of Wands energy, that fighter energy, that defensive energy. Yeah. 7 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. What did you do to this person? Like, this is a lot. It's like you're left with all the dirty damages. It's like you've made your point, but you're stuck with all the dirty damages. Take that as it resonates. Because you're the one that's in a mental fog about it. It's like no matter how I slice it, no matter how I think about it, no matter how I analyze it, no matter how I strategize it, it all turns out to be a disadvantage for you, Aquarius. Yeah, 8 of Cups, Knight of Cups. Like somebody walked away. But even the Knight of Cups is looking the opposite direction. Charming. But 8 of Cups is going that way. 8 of Cups is disassociating yourself after putting in so much emotion. You're done. Like, you're so done. They need a new word for done. Remember on Sex and the City where we're in the 3rd season where she's having an affair with him, he's cheating on his wife and she's cheating on Aiden, and the wife comes home and finds Carrie in the apartment, and the wife falls down and chips her tooth or something, and Big comes to the hospital and is like, okay, I'll call you. She's like, well, for what? We are so over. We need a new word for over. Like, it's a cycle it's immature. Like, you got 2 knights here. Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups. Now, my Knight of Cups is my seducer card, my charming card. It's like coming in with endearing things to say. But it's pointing at that 6 of Pentacles. You're trying to be friends with somebody. You're trying to fix what you feel like. It's like you have a lot on your shoulders. You have a lot on your mental. Like, it's whatever happened hit your spirit so hard. It's like, what can I do to fix it? I feel like it's karma. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like it's a justice. Something's balancing out with the 6 of Pentacles. But it's done with the 10 of Wands. It's like, whatever happened, whatever was supposed to happen, it didn't. I don't know if it was supposed to go like that. I mean, it's a decision to go a different way. Like, and it just ended with too many burdens. Like, I don't know what you were expecting, but Queen of Cups. This is a mature woman or a mature energy, but it's different. Like a knight to a queen is like, that's immature energy. That's a younger energy to a mature person's energy. So that could be a mom or an older person or older figure. Because whatever you were expecting, you got the Queen of Cups. That's somebody who's compassionate, who's loving, open-hearted, you know, thinks with their heart, operate from their heart space, very empathic and compassionate. You want compassion, but then you got the Ten of Swords on the bottom. You know you're not going to get it, but you wish you had it. I feel like somebody turned cold, because the Ten of Swords is like very painful ending, like an ultimate betrayal. But then you got a few tens over here. You got the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Those are two worst tens to have, but they're completions. But there are no aces on the board. So I don't feel like, even though there's tens, there's completions, I don't feel like, you know, where I say there's a 10, there's an ace, like that's a completion, so there's a next opportunity. There is no opportunity. You could be wrapping your mind around the fact that your mind, body, and spirit, heart, you could be wrapping your head, your heart, and your spirit around the end. Like, this is the end. But I feel like these two tens are conducive to these two knights, these two completions. Yeah. Knight of Wands. I don't know if you did something hasty without putting much thought into it, or it could be a thing that's immoral. It could be a thing that's code of ethics, code of conduct, and it just didn't go right. Or it just, you might have made your point, whatever you set out to do, but you're left with a lot of the dirty damages, or it just backfired on you, or you reaping what you sow. Because this queen, this Queen of Cups is I'm not gonna say that. I feel like this Queen of Cups was here, or realized something, and just handled it. I feel like this person, I feel like what makes you feel bad, Aquarius, is how mature this person is. This person handles things in such a empathetic, compassionate way, or the way this person nursed themselves back to health, or nursed themselves through this experience, is making you feel some type of way, to be honest. It's not the prettiest experience, but it's real. A burden, like it's burdens on top of burdens on top of burdens. Is bad business. This is back talk. Is somebody's mother heartbroken or disappointed? This could be. That person's moved on with their life. That's why it's no opportunity. That person went a different direction, peacefully. Here, okay, let's talk about the Queen of Cups. This is what you're hoping. I feel like you're hoping to have some kind of compassion, some kind of empathy thrown your way, but you don't have that. These cards wanted to fall out. Queen of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Eight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. This is very independent energy. This is a yes card, my yes card. But I feel like it's a no for somebody. A no for one, a yes for the other. Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's a high value person. I feel like this person. Now my jokers are my Empress and Emperor cards. So this is a mother figure. or somebody who has creative endeavors that they're focused on, because Nine of Pentacles is independent, self-sufficient on their own. So this person could be Nine of Pentacles on their own, turning on their way to being the Empress. Somebody who's self-sufficient, well-roundedly self-sufficient, who operates from the Queen of Pentacles energy. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who balances work and home, who manages everything. They manage the books, they manage the money, they manage the children, they manage themselves, they manage the house, they manage the car, they do it all, standing on their own 2 feet. Ace of Cups. There's an ace, there's an opportunity. All right. Oops, sorry. I think that's significant. Somebody does not like how all this played out. But why? Because the Ace of Cups is on that Empress side. You know, that Queen of Cups. I feel like that Queen of Cups is that Queen of Pentacles. But somebody is scorned. I do get the scorned energy. 10 of Pentacles. Just watching somebody move in a direction that they move, and in silence too, because that 7 of Swords is here. What you thought you accomplished, and you may have. I hear one night stand. It was just sex. It didn't mean anything. All right, advice, okay, because it seemed like somebody made hasty decisions and it backfired on them. Case closed. That person, whoever got burned in the situation or was intended to be burned in the situation, ended up moving in a different direction, and success. They have more success and more stability. So I felt like they might have been deprived. Somebody could have stole from somebody. Either you stole from somebody, or attempted to steal from somebody, or block somebody, Aquarius, or somebody did this to you. You feel robbed. But it's coming full circle. That's why there's no new beginning. All the tens of wands and the 10 of swords is on the side with all the knights. Very immature. Somebody is made to be held accountable for their actions, and it's hurting. It stings. You know, you got to eat it when it's bitter, kind of thing. So if you know you turned your back or did something that was disrespectful to somebody, you may want to try to fix it or apologize, or somebody wants to try to fix and apologize with you. Somebody moved on to creativity and happiness. You know, it's a lot of energy. It's a lot of good energy, but it's also somebody they feel the sting. They feel the sting of whatever happened. They feel it. And then I hear Papa was a Rolling Stone. All he left us was alone. Somebody was selfish. Okay, Papa was a Rolling Stone was about a selfish parental figure who was irresponsible and unaccountable, not taking accountability, and end up being his own self-sabotaging himself, his own demise. And that just left the family to fend for themselves. It could have been a disloyal. Someone could have been disloyal. King of Wands. There we go. There's the Emperor. 2 of Cups. 8 of Wands. I'll take your man. No, you do. If you can take him, you can have him. Yeah. Queen of Swords. So this Queen of Swords is looking at this King of Wands, this Emperor, thinking that, you know, we match. Those are opposite energies. Air and fire are opposite energies. And it's also a yin-yang energy. Queen of Wands. But I feel like this Queen of Wands, I'm sorry, this Queen of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Wands, Emperor. Somebody could be plotting on somebody's empire or plotting on somebody's significant other. But I feel like this person wanted to come in. I feel like this Queen of Swords is a liar. Competition, jealousy, that's 5 of Wands. But you're forced to retreat. Ace of Wands. Queen of Cups. Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups. That's a card of fertility. Somebody wanted to create or come off like they could do business together in hopes to turn into a friendship, in hopes to turn into other things. And it could have a little bit. What happened? Because that's a partnership. 2 of Cups is a partnership. A very emotionally fulfilling partnership. You see how this Queen of Swords is looking at this Queen of Wands, if you can see that. And jealousy is on the side of this Queen of Swords. That's why I think that's a liar. But what's in the middle of them is a truce. Okay? Because this Queen of Cups got the Ace of Wands on her side. Here we go. Ace of Swords. 9 of Pentacles. 2 of Swords. Ace of Cups. 5 of Swords. 6 of Wands. So this Queen of Swords felt like she could bully this Queen of Wands. I feel like this is public humiliation with the 6 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. The Ace of Cups is an opportunity, the perfect opportunity. She created the perfect opportunity, but she was also in that double energy with the Author of Confusion, with the 2 of Swords, that indecisive energy. She wanted to throw this person off their square, or create a scenario where you can throw this person off their square, so they don't think like, nah, is she trying to play me, or is she trying to embarrass me, or just keep you off kilt in some way or another. Like, huge insult to your intelligence, right? Because she's playing mind games. 2 of Swords, that's what I get from that. 5 of Swords is a bully, and that's defeat. You know, talking down to you, you know, the cutting you down with their words, and is also defeat. And that's public. 6 of Wands right next to that is public knowledge. Like, that's a public humiliation. She wanted this person to look small, or feel insecure, or feel bad, or be in a negative energy. She wanted to induce negativity on this person, on this energy. Well aware of what she's doing, very, like, you know, very intellectual, well thought out, very sharp minded when she did it. It was strategic. Yes. I just left. So what I feel like, whatever she did behind the scenes influenced this business proposition this Queen of Cups already had. This is a spiritual connection. Fire and water is very creative energy together. That's why the 2 of Cups is here. And that's a yes. Okay? They were already maybe doing business together, maybe had a friendship, and something went left. You know, she meant for this Queen of Cups to back off in more ways than one. or wanted to make her feel like she couldn't be there, made her feel insecure, wanted to make her feel insecure. But she did it with mental abuse, mental attack, verbal attack. This is a bold person, this Queen of Swords. And that's the truth with the Ace of Swords. And God does not defend lies, but it's upside down. So this person thought they were going to seize an opportunity or put this Queen of Cups in a bad spot, but God was always on her side with the Ace of Wands was on her side. Like, okay, you try to infiltrate something that was meant for her. There's another opportunity that's going to come around for this Queen of Cups and this King of Wands to create together. They were probably meant to procreate together because they both are facing in one direction and this person is facing both of them. So she meant to attack both of them. It's like, it's not one person over the other. She don't care about neither one of them. She meant to come at both of them, but you know, things happen in a way where that could be why this queen, that could be why those knights represent this Queen of Swords in reverse. So that Knight of Wands, that is one night stand energy, or maybe like a seducer. And the Knight of Cups, that's somebody who seduced somebody, who tried to charm somebody in the bed with them to gain control, to gain leverage, to try to weaponize it against this Queen of Cups. I don't think it worked though. I think it backfired. I think what it appears to be is not what it really is. What it seems like it is not really what it is. So while somebody thought they had a farce victory, they didn't know it was a farce victory. That's why the Ace of Swords is in reverse. But this person is blocked from this Queen of Cups and they feeling a sting from it. That's what it is. Okay. But there's no opportunity. The opportunities are on the Queen of Cups side. This person is in rage or jealousy or was in that nasty competitive energy. But you got what you asked for. I mean, Queen of Swords is air energy anyway. So this particular air sign was very low vibrational in their actions and their thought process. And now they're forced to face the consequences or look at themselves, you know, figure out why would you do something like that? Why are you walking around feeling like that? And what are you going to do to fix it? It's like, now that this person has time to think, they're very defensive because that Nine of Wands was there too. It's like the one person who I could get advice from is the one person I cut my nose off to spite my face. I shitted on this person. And now that person's gone. And I know that person's gone because I feel it. Okay. So now this person is being innovative with new ideas, willpower, you know, trying to establish some willpower. It's like, no, I'm determined to turn all this around. I'm determined to fix this. I see red, white, and green. That was significant. Turn right. No, you're going the wrong way. Somebody could have been trying to advise this person not to do what they did, and they did it anyway. And now they're learning how to color their canvas in rich hues of purple. I said that earlier. Meaning they're asking for clarity because they're getting the intuitive hit that they realize it now. That wasn't the play. You should have turned right instead of going left like that. You went all the way to the left. So what it feels like, it was very over exaggerated, very dramatic. This person could have been manipulated to do this. Ten of Swords. Realize, yeah. I didn't know that Nine of Cups was in the middle, but the Ten of Swords, Eight of Cups. This person walked away. This person has wish fulfillment elsewhere, and this person could still end up with everything they thought they were deprived. This person could have thought they were deprived, you know, because of some behind the actions of this Queen of Swords. I mean, yeah, Queen of Swords in reverse. That's wish fulfillment. All right. This is what, okay, what I'm getting with the Ace of Pentacles, Four of Swords. King of Wands, Seven of Swords. You don't let the left hand know what the right hand is doing. He could be moving in silence about something, about a new opportunity. But he's starting to act more spiritual as well. I think he's taking a more spiritual route as well. What that means when I say somebody's taking a spiritual route, he's starting to seek guidance. He's starting to pray. Five of Cups, regret, Nine of Swords, worry. He's not sleeping right. He's like, I don't know what happened, but this is a mess. But I want to stop reading on that energy because that's a lot. Okay. I wish you the best, and we're gonna cleanse the energy and start over. Okay. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Until next time.